So a new Dragon Ball game was officially announced at the VGAs December 7th. Fans immediately lost their minds all over the world as the crazy new gameplay was shown. Finally, a new entry in the Tenkaichi series. At least that's what we all thought. In the trailer, most of us probably lost our voices from screaming at the top of our lungs to then find out that it's not called Tenkaichi, it's called Sparking Zero. So from that aspect, that started to raise a lot of concern for me, so I began to get scared. So, as any real gamer will do, what do? We go try to find out some information on the game, and I did just that. So make sure you don't forget to subscribe as we get into this new information for Sparking Zero. As I searched the internet for answers about Sparking Zero, I stumbled upon an interview from IGN with the producer of Sparking Zero, Jun Furutani, to chat about the game. The first thing that was mentioned that made me so happy, the game have been in development for 5 years. This is not a game they just decided to throw out there for a cash grab. You can tell they believe in this game. They want this game to work. First of all, look how beautiful it is. The fact that this game has been in development for 5 years and we still don't have no release date, they are taking their time and they want this game to be perfect. Anyone knows from the past couple years, we've been getting sold beta games, to be honest. And now, as far as the availability of the game, it's no longer going to be on old gen, it's going to be on current gen, meaning Xbox Series XX, PlayStation 5, and PC. So, you guys with the PS4s, them Xbox 360s, whatever they call, y'all got crazy names anyways, you won't be able to play. If you want this game, you got to upgrade your system. All right, let's talk about the initial teaser trailer that they gave us. Apparently, this is what they're talking about in this section of the article. It was stated, what was interesting to see with Sparking Zero was the effect on the environment. So, if you guys notice, as Goku is charging up, you see the little rocks forming, the air moving. You see all these effects that wasn't present or didn't look as good in the previous entries. Thanks to Unreal Engine 5, that is possible. That's another great thing that I see is the fact that this game is built on the latest Unreal Engine. And if you guys already see what you can do with that, shoot, look at Fortnite. Fortnite's been doing a lot of crazy things with Unreal Engine 5. I can't wait to see the extent they push a Dragon Ball Z game with this engine. Apparently, the producer of Sparking Zero drew inspiration from his time observing how players in Dragon Ball FighterZ esports scene enjoyed recreating iconic battles from the anime to ensure players could relish in an identical experience with Sparking Zero. This is another positive thing. The fact that the producer of Sparking Zero drew inspiration from Dragon Ball FighterZ, this is probably going to be the best arena fighter we ever had. I'm sorry, it's possible. Here's another key point of this article. The producer stated, the focus here is to push the limits of how much a player can completely immerse themselves into the world and how intensely we can make that happen. So pretty much with this game, they're not looking to make it competitive. They're looking to make it Dragon Ball Z. They want to allow us to live the dream of being a Dragon Ball Z character. And they're trying to see how far they can push the limits. I am down 100% on board with how this producer is thinking. Push the limits. That's what gaming is all about. So now about the title Sparking Zero. We all thought it was going to be called Budokai Tenkaichi 4. Obviously from the trailer, it is not. So although the subtitle is Zero tends to indicate a game serving as a prequel entry in the ongoing game series, that isn't the case with Sparking Zero. So thank God they're not going backwards, just still moving forward with the Tenkaichi series. Rather, the name is meant to embody the game being an accessible starting point for longtime fans and newcomers alike. So I definitely understand why they did this, because let's say a game like Tekken 8. Now number 8 would scare some gamers because they know people been playing this game for 8 entries, and in order to probably be good enough to compete with high level players, you're gonna have to put a lot of time. So there's gamers out there that would rather start from the beginning of a series and then grow from there, because it's an easier process in reality. Nobody wants to be a noob in a game that's been existing for 20 years, because you're gonna get whooped a lot until you start winning. So I definitely understand why they renamed it now. Unfortunately, the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero producer did not spill the beans on how big the roster is, so we don't know. We can always expect it to be big, especially in this new age, their DLC. So I feel like they'll come in as character packs, probably similar to what they did with Xenoverse, but we'll see. As of now, we do not have any information on the release date, roster size at this moment. So, of course, as more information comes in, I'll provide you guys with all of that. So, as I said, don't forget to like, subscribe. TDN signing out. Yo, yo, yo.